I literally just got back from church and I told myself that I have to make this video. I literally need to tell you guys how people are making money. You don't need to invest, you're not putting in any money. You're just using your phone, your digital device, either your phone or your laptop. And you're going to click on this website and you're going to make money. Guys, you all are all sleeping on this. You need to hop on this particular website and start making money. Every week, at least, I'm making about £15 from just this website. Every week. If you sum that up, you know how much we're talking about here. Guys, you're doing it at the comfort of your home. You could round up these tests within approximately 15 minutes to do either of these tests. You guys, this is how people are making money and you should not sleep on it. So if this is something you're interested in, you certainly need to continue watching this video to the very end and take these tips on and make money. Don't just go about your life not making money the way people are making money. I know that, yes, £15 is not a lot of money, but regardless, you could use £15 to cover up your data. This is £15 you're making for a week. And this is just based on when I remember to take this test. It's not like I'm doing it every day. I'm not consistent. But this is easy money you guys can make. So you could even make definitely more than me if you have time on your hand. This is not something we should be playing about with. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be showing you step by step on how to go on this website, how to register, and what you need to do to start making money on this website. I'm going to drop a link in the description box. Make sure you click on the link, follow the rules. It's very easy. There's no beating around the bush when it comes to this website. It's quite easy to use, quite understanding to use, but just follow my tips and my tricks. So what's the name of this application? The name of this application is UserTesting. So this is a legitimate website which pays people to test mobile apps, test websites, and give feedbacks about usability, design, and user experience. So companies use this feedback to improve their products, and testers get paid on time. You don't need any technical skills, just your honest feedback and your ability to speak clearly. So this platform offers three main types of paid tasks. So they offer recorded tests, they offer live conversations, and they offer surveys. So for recorded tests, you complete a task on either a website or an app. So you must speak your thoughts out loud when you're testing on this website or app. So for example, I was to test a Mercedes-Benz website. So they told me to tell them how I'm able to add a particular brand of a Mercedes to my cart and how was my experience doing that, basically. So those are the kind of examples of tests that you do. So it's more like recorded. But this particular one, I didn't have to speak. I just had to give my feedback, my opinion on how the website was for me, right? And I think I got paid around £8. I'm not certain how much it was, but I think it was around £8, I believe. And this test took me roughly around 15 to 20 minutes for the test. So recorded tests, I've done that before, but that was a different platform. I'll talk about that next time on my YouTube channel. So they pay you roughly around £10 per test. And these are their most common tests. Then the other one I mentioned, which is live conversation. So this is where you have a one-to-one conversation with someone. So it's a one-to-one voice call with a researcher, right? That is working for a company that probably has a website or they have an application they probably want to build and they want to get a viewer's or rather they want to get a consumer's feedback. Do you understand? So the duration for this kind of test takes around 30 to 60 minutes and they pay you from £30 to £60 per session, right? They pay you for that particular one-to-one conversation. So some users do record earning up to $100. Sorry, I've been saying pounds because I'm in the UK. So it's actually they pay in dollars. So some users record getting paid up to $100 per session for longer sessions. So it depends. Sometimes they actually do even pay you $100 for, like, let's say the session was for 60 minutes. But guys, before I continue, stay tuned on this channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping more content like this. Then there's surveys. These are short opinion-based surveys. They are low pay, but they are fast. So you could do this one within 10 minutes roughly for the surveys. And I think they pay around $2, $1 thereabout. So this does not require you to screen record, to speak, or they just need your feedback, right? And they do pay for higher surveys for like £5, where you don't need to speak. $5. They pay $5 for surveys as well. So now, here's the big question. How much can you earn realistically in 2026 from using this website? So most users earn approximately $50 to $200 per month. And these are people that are not even active, right? So people that are active that use this platform could earn from £300 to £500 per month. So the income depends heavily on demographics and test availability. So it's not like you would certainly make this and you make this next month and the next month. So it varies. So you could earn £300 in a month. You could earn £200 in a month. You could earn £500 in a month. You could earn less in a month. So there are sometimes in a week you would get so many tests. The next week you might not get so many tests. Income is inconsistent. So like I said, this is more like a side way to make money, side hustle to make money. So what do you need to do to start making money from this platform? You need a laptop, you need a mobile device. Most of their tests do come with, they require you to have a laptop, right? You also need a good microphone, like this one. I'm going to drop a link in the description box on how you can purchase that. You need a stable internet connection as well. You need a PayPal account. So the account you're using to register for that platform, I advise that should be your PayPal account as well. And your ability to speak English clearly. So it's not an accent. An accent is different from English itself, right? So me, I speak English, but you can, from you hearing me, you can hear an accent. So that is entirely different. As far as you can speak English clearly, then certainly this platform is for you. So like I said, I'm going to show you step by step on how to use this platform. Make sure you click on the link in the description box and just follow. You can pause and follow the way I've gone ahead with this video and continue. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to click on search for UserTesting on your Google browser, and you're going to select the first one. Like I said, I'm going to drop a link in the description box for you to access your. All right, so now what we're looking at right here is that we're going to look for the option where it says we should set up an account. I just want to clear all of this so I'm able to see clearly what we're dealing with. So as you can clearly see, we can see get paid to test, right? So that's what we're going to select on, and on here you're just going to add in your email address. And so for this part I'm going to be using a new email address, so I'm just going to be using one of my email addresses. So I'll use this one. So after putting in my email address, I'm just going to click on accept the terms and conditions and get started. All right, so it says sign up to take tests. A few things before we get started. Rewards amount vary depending on the type of test. We show the amount on each test so you can choose. Then here you just fill in all your details. So after filling all of those information, it automatically brings you to your created platform where you can see available tests, surveys and more, test history, my profile, messages. Your profile needs an update. Did you know keeping your profile up to date can help you get more test invites? So we want to look at what surveys and more are about. So we're going to select that. All right, and we just wait for that to load. And we can see test already up here. So we see on £1, there's a test for rather $10. All right, so I'm just going to select wherever I want to select on that side. So here I'm just going to have a look at these $10 options. So unfortunately, you do not qualify for this test. All right, so they told me I did not qualify for that test. Major reason could be that because I haven't updated my profile, right? But we'll do that. Like I said, this is for a test. This is for showing you guys how to navigate this platform. So now I'm just going to click on test history, and this is my actual profile that I used to make money off this platform. Like I said, I recently started using this platform, and this is how much I've made so far using this particular platform. So it's just loading here. So it's saying test history. This is how much I have made. My reward total, which is $72. I have done 14 tests so far. All right, so guys, here you have it. This is the platform. Very easy, very easy to use. So here are tips that would maximize your earnings on this platform. So the more you qualify for tests on this platform, the more they will keep on sending you tests to partake in, right? That's how I have made money on that platform. What you need to do is that in every test, make sure you're doing your best. Make sure you speak clearly. Make sure you have a stable internet connection. Make sure you're following the instructions. These are the top tips for you to make money off this platform. What are the pros about user testing? One, testing is 100% legitimate. This is Trustpilot ratings for user testing. And as you can see clearly, this is a good platform. So you don't need any experience to use the user testing platform at all. It's flexible to work from home using this platform. You don't have to go anywhere to do tests. Fast PayPal, you get paid within 7 days. What are the cons about this platform? It's very competitive. So when they put up a test, if you don't click on that link to attend to that test, there are a lot of people already going to attend to it. And they have a target of people they want to take that test. So they cannot give the test to everybody that is registered to the platform, right? So once you get an email to take that test, click on that link quickly so you get onto doing that test. Many screeners reject you. So every test is not for everybody. So like I said earlier, the test is based on demographics. So what do you bring to the table, right? Basically, that's how you're chosen. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching to this extent. That'll be all for now. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I'll be dropping more content in regards to making money online and be dropping reviews on my take on using these platforms.